All right, let's talk about something millions of us stare at every single day, but probably never really see. I'm talking about the very bottom of this page. Yeah, the footer. We're gonna go on a little archaeological dig. Yep, this thing. This super boring looking line of text at the bottom of every single YouTube page. It just looks like a bunch of legal junk, right? Well, today we're gonna tear it apart and show you it's so much more than that.
So, here's the big idea for today. What if this isn't just a random list of links? What if it's actually a secret map? A blueprint for the entire YouTube empire? Just hiding in plain sight. And that map, that blueprint, it all starts with the absolute heart of YouTube. The very reason any of us are here. And that is, of course, the creator economy.
So, when we say creators, who are we actually talking about? Well, in the world of YouTube, they're the lifeblood. They're the people, the businesses, the artists, anyone making the videos we watch. I mean, without them, YouTube is literally just an empty box. There's nothing there. And right there in our footer map, you can spot their dedicated toolkit. You've got copyright, contact us, and creators. Now to us, these might just look like links. But if you're trying to build a career on this platform, these are absolute lifelines.
And you really have to think about how crucial these things are. I mean, put yourself in a creator's shoes for a second. Your content is your business. That copyright link, that's your shield against theft. The Contact Us button, that might be your only direct line to the platform when something goes wrong. These aren't just little features. They're literally the foundation of a creator's entire livelihood.
Okay, so we've got the creators. But how does this whole creative world get paid for? Well, let's keep following our map. It's time to follow the money.
And boom, right there, the footer shows us the two giant pillars holding up YouTube's business. On one side, you've got advertise. Think of this as the main entrance for any company that wants to sell you something. But on the other side, you have developers. That's the gateway for all the tech wizards who want to build new apps and tools using YouTube's own technology.
So the really important thing to get here is that these aren't just two separate links. They are the two massive engines that power this multi-billion-dollar machine. One engine runs on our eyeballs, on our attention. The other runs on pure tech innovation.
All right, so we've got the citizens, that's the creators, and we've got the businesses, the advertisers. Any society this big, digital or not, needs rules. And this next part of our footer map, well, this is the digital law book. Which kind of begs the question, right? In a digital nation with billions of people, you can't just have total chaos. So, who's writing the laws here? And how do they make sure everyone follows them?
First up, terms. This is the big one, folks. This is the binding legal contract that every single one of us agrees to. You know, the one we all scroll past and click agree on, just by watching a video. It's basically the official constitution of the YouTube nation.
Then we have privacy. This is YouTube's big promise about your personal data. You know, everything you watch, everything you like, every channel you sub to. This link is supposed to tell you how they collect all that info, what they do with it, and how they protect it.
And last but not least, policy and safety. Now this one's different. It's not just about the law. This is the social contract. These are the community rules about what you can and can't say, what you can and can't show. This is the stuff that shapes the actual vibe and culture of YouTube every single day.
Okay, so we've mapped out the people, the money, and the laws. But who's the ultimate architect behind it all? Who's at the very top of the pyramid, pulling all the strings?
And the answer has been sitting right there at the very end of the line this whole time. That tiny little phrase, copyright 2026, Google LLC. And just like that, it reveals the owner, the final authority, the ultimate power behind this entire digital empire.
And did you catch that date, 2026? Why a date in the future? It's actually a pretty subtle but really powerful move. It's a statement. It says, we're planning for the long haul. This isn't just about owning the platform today. It's about cementing their control for years and years to come.
So let's just step back and look at the whole picture. This is the blueprint we've just decoded from that one line of text. You've got the creators. Their goal is to make content and find an audience. You've got the advertisers trying to find customers. The developers are building new tools. All of us, the users, are governed by the rules. And the whole thing, the entire ecosystem, is owned and operated for profit by one company, Google.
And that brings us to the final big question. Now that you've seen the blueprint, the map that was hiding in plain sight this whole time, it kind of makes you look at things differently, doesn't it? In this massive ecosystem with all these different groups,
Who do you think really holds all the power?